Most guitarists spend hundreds on new pickups, new pedals, new cables, all trying to fix what's coming out of their amp. But the problem is usually isn't the gear. There are 7 settings on your current rig right now that are quietly sabotaging your sound. I'm going to show you each one, and you'll hear exactly what I mean. Here's what we're covering. Your volume knob, and no, it's not just for getting louder. Your pick attack angle, one adjustment, completely different note. String age, this one's obvious once you hear it. Gain staging, most players have this completely backwards. Pickup height, too close is actually hurting you. Your tone knob, and I mean actually using it, not leaving it at 10. I'm guilty. And finally, when you pick, 7 settings, you got all of them right. Now, let's hear what they are doing to your sound. First one is your guitar's volume knob. Now, most players play this at volume 10 and they never move it. Sounds like this. Now, watch what happens when I roll it back to 7. Now, that's not less volume. That's your preamp stage breathing. You just gave it more headroom. So you want to treat your volume knob like a second tone knob. Joe Bonamassa did an excellent video on how much he's constantly changing that volume knob to get the different nuances for when he's picking harder, softer. It's just a combination of things. Very good video. Number 2, pick angle. Most guitar players hold their pick straight and flat, perpendicular to the string. Hear that scrape before the note? That's pick noise, not note sound. Now I'm rotating about 15 degrees. Same pick, same string, same guitar, same amp. That scrape was actually masking the actual note. A slight angle helps the pick glide off the string instead of digging in. The note is already there, fighting it. Number 3, string age. And this one's going to sting a little bit because we're all a little guilty. When did you last change your strings? Because dead strings don't just sound dull. They actually lie to you. You think the problem is your amp, your pickups, your pedals, but it's actually the strings. Now, a fresh set, same everything. So you hear that? That's not a different guitar. If your sound is muddy and you can't remember when you changed your strings, well, that's your answer. All right, so number 4, and this is the big one. It's called gain staging. Most players crank the gain channel as much as they can and lower their master. That sounds like this. Now I'm pulling back the gain just to the edge of breakup, and I'm pushing the master volume to do all the work. Your amp's gain knob is not just a distortion level. Its job is to set the character. The master volume drives the power section. That's where the real sound lives. And this example was done with a modeling amp. So they've carefully modeled that extra crunch and sustain that the master volume breaking up gives you. In a tube amp, you would also get some speaker distortion as well, because when the speaker's pushed to its maximum, you're going to get a change in the sound and the character of the sound. And all this is what contributes to a great sounding amp. All right, the fifth one is pickup height. Too many people raise their pickups up as close as possible to their string, thinking that more magnetic gives you more power in the pickup, which is true to some extent. But it also does this. The magnet is pulling on the strings. It's killing your sustain and it's throwing the intonation off. Drop the pickup down and give it room to vibrate. That's the same pickup. Give it breathing room. Obviously, going really low starts affecting the whole character of the pickup, and you'll get a thinner sound and it'll sound weaker. So there's a sweet spot. There's a sweet spot you need to find. And it's all going to be based on your picking style, your picking strength, the sound that you hear in your head that you want to try to emulate. There's a lot of parameters that go into this. 6, your guitar's tone knob, full open, sitting at 10. That's where most guitar players leave it at. But they wonder why their amp sounds so ice picky and harsh. For this example, I'm going to use a Telecaster clone so you can hear the ice picky. Now roll it to 7, just 7. You didn't lose clarity, you just lost the high frequencies that were not mixing with everything else, causing a harsh sound and fighting everything. The knob isn't there to turn off the treble. It's there to dial in where your guitar sits in the music. 7 is the value that most guitar players use, but you need to use your ear to get to the right spot. Be sure to try it before you reach for that pedal. The last one, and this one costs you nothing. Where are you picking? Some players end up in the middle of the guitar out of habit, but your picking is actually an EQ adjustment that nobody talks about. Now what you heard was the bridge position. I'm picking around real close to the bridge. Now I'm moving my right hand towards the neck. Same chord, same setting, completely different character. Bridge gives you bite, the neck gives you warmth. You're not locked into one specific sound. You've got a range right there for your picking hand. Most players never use it. Those 7 settings cost you nothing to change, but every single one of them changes what comes out of your amp. If any of these surprised you, drop which one in the comments. So thanks for watching, and remember to just keep playing. And if you want to go deeper on guitar picks, I did a full breakdown on that. Links right here.